Hi guys, in the previous video we went to the future. We had a time warp, which is nice, right? So if keys, and keys will always be an issue on ArcoLinux, if keys are an issue, you have to think Pacman and Pacman key, and the solution to the issue that we had, the time warp, was first, I don't know how many minutes was I in the future. You can see it in the video, and then later on I was a few seconds, 551 seconds or something in the future. So I was living in the future. That this was pure sci-fi, right? Time warp. Solution was deleting GNU-PG etc/pacman.d GNU-PG folder. Done. Now here it is, 19.5 minutes I was living in the future, which was funny, of course. Time travel is something that appeals me, but not on my operating system. So Spices is there, right? We have installed ArcoLinux Spices, which is a tool that we provide you if you move through your university course and you're in phase 7, you decide to do an ArcoLinux installation. This time we've made it even more complex. We've done a PeterFS installation with lots of subvolumes, and now you can install Snapper or Timeshift or whatever tool you like to make snapshots. Like you do an update and you don't like the update, you go back because you need some application and it doesn't start at this particular moment in time. You do a rollback. That's PeterFS. That's the idea of it. Now I'm just gonna have some fun and get some stuff in. So sudo pacman -s_yyuu is what we like. There is this one, voila. So what do we want? Firefox is there already, so sudo pacman -s. Me personally, I like an editor. I like Melt. I would like these things are for developing already. I'd like to have my ArcoLinux wallpapers. So you get the feeling, the idea is to move closer to ArcoLinux, because basically all ArcoLinux is put on an ArcoLinux system, packages and configs. And it starts with wallpapers in the beginning, and then a configuration and so on, and some rising. And you can keep on rising, and that's your thing. You need to rise it. We provide the operating system, you rise it, you make it nice. So this one, ArcoLinux Wallpapers Gits, is a cool thing. The look of ArcoLinux XFCE is a nice thing. Voilà, let's start with that already. The tweak tool, people love the tweak tool. Okay, let's get it in. ArcoLinux tweak tool. Now the tweak tool is created for our ecosystem. So you need to manage some things, some files around, and yeah, sure, we'll give you some more support on Arch, but here you're on your own basically, right? ArcoLinux tweak tool, the word says it, it's ArcoLinux tweak tool. It doesn't say ArcoLinux tweak tool, right? So we have made some decisions in the past regarding SDM, and that's why ATT will complain about some files that are not there, because yeah, you're on Arch. What else? Alacrity is our choice of system, RxVT as well, and Alacrity. And I'm still making updates for Termite, so guys, don't forget about Termite. It still gets updates. I'm still putting out new versions on our ArcoLinux repo, so I don't know, might be some development going on, just maintenance, I don't know. So that's that. And then we think some more. Yeah, I have another idea. We do like the logout, or nice icons to log out. And let's not forget the many beautiful themes that we've created for it, because people often probably leave it the way it is. But we have so many nice themes for it as well. What else? what I would miss is three things. Let's get all the bash, the ZSH and the fish in. So the root, I would miss my bash RC on all the commands, update and all that. I would miss my ZSH git, and these days I'm playing with fish, so that's in as well. Getting all these in. And I can't do scale, right? Scale doesn't exist because bash RC is still empty. The nano.bashrc is just beautiful, but nothing, right? So can't work with that. So if I wanna go and get me etc, copy etc scale.bashrc .bash, oh my god, yeah, bashrc to here. And what do I have then? Aha, my text. Ctrl X, and we source bashrc. Then I can type update, and update is also quite correct. To ZSH, these things are there. Of course, sudo pacman. Better check that I have the actual tools installed. ZSH, actual applications installed, and they are both installed. But I didn't know, right? You need to know. Anything else? Sudo pacman -s ArcoLinux tab 227 packages to install. Oh yeah, the theme. We don't have the Arc theme yet. Sudo pacman -s arc GTK theme. So this is the official one, not from us. The other one is if we go for our creations, our color combos. I'm gonna just install one that has been a creative tutorial 2021, a blue one. Sky is blue. This well, in Belgium it's often gray, but Sky Git is more a blue kind of coloring. -s ArcoLinux. What else? Yes. So awesome berries there, budgie candy. We do like the candy beauty icons, so I could install ArcoLinux candy beauty git. But let's Control C, sudo pacman -s the Sardi icons. Otherwise it will not look like ArcoLinux at all. Did I install already an AOR helper? So there is yay, and there are many yays. I've put them all online on a repo, so you choose the yay bin, yay git. Yay git should be, right? Should be the very last code on GitHub. But that's entirely up to you what you use. And there is also paru bin and the others, paru. So 3 already. And it happens, right? It happens that a version doesn't work, and then you choose which one. I'm just choosing another one. Could have chosen bin as well. So those are important as well. What else? ArcoLinux. Yes, please. So there are meta packages as well. Logout, Samba is there. Steam for to play games. Wine if you want it. Neofetch, Git, nitrogen, Git, so box things, paru Git, space. Okay, blank if I want it. I'm gonna take Control C, the system config as well. So I see here ArcoLinux system config git. Gonna get that in. I think it's time for a reboot. See what we get already. Oh, I forgot to do the scale. I forgot to do the scal. What's scal? Scal is a folder, etc scal. And in that folder is the settings, the future settings for your user. So if you are creating distributions, you put things in here, what you would like to have, what you like your future user to have. Control C and Control V. Replace all. And then where should we reboot? Here, log out, restart. Voila, we got already something different. Icons are there. Settings manager is there. ArcoLinux Spices, ArcoLinux Tweak Tool. Actually, the spices can be uninstalled. There's no sense in keeping. We're gonna take Alacrity. Yeah? We did install it. We're gonna tell them Alacrity. Voila. Nice. This relies on a font. And it's called hack something or TTF hack. TTF hack. Yep. Oh, that's not my password. And this is fun, right? This is figuring out what did we choose, what did we take, do we like it? Control T, is that working? Yes. Super T, is that working? Yes, your XVT has been installed. So this one is transparent, this one isn't. It is a VirtualBox after all. Well, actually, it's a VM workstation. I must be missing things since our menu is at the top, which is actually good, right? Why not keep it like this? Why not? This is the normal look, except CE at the top and a menu bar and their version of a plank or their version of a latte dock, it's called in the Plasma world. This is nice as well. You can click and have your terminal or your file manager or your browser, etc. So you can keep everything as is. Settings, let's do an appearance and then see what we have. The blue sky dark, the dawn dark, so a little bit different. It is a little bit darker. So I created something and I thought, maybe a little bit darker. So it is really 60 million colors of choice, so choose wisely. And there are many Sardi icons. Maybe I go for the Sardi Flexible Ghost Arc, and they're all in white now. Choices, right? These are indeed my wallpapers. Ooh, I forgot something. What's this? Rofi. Don't want Rofi on my system. Sudo pacman -s. What did I forget? I said, oh, and then the pop-up, and now I don't know anymore. What did I think? We forgot this or that. Right, variety. And ArcoLinux variety. That's installed as well. Let me check something. Is this already installed? I find it strange. My XFCE looks like this. Let's do a scal and reboot. Let's see what happens. Aha, better. So this is the look that we have, the ArcoLinux look. So something didn't get copied over, that's for sure. Now I have to set everything again, right? So appearance, I did make my choice to be done, and I did say to have a white look. So this one goes flexible arc, yep. So I want to have my folders nice like this, and the rest is all white. Variety is not kicking in. We forgot something. Sudo pacman -s ArcoLinux variety. I've actually made for this little application and how to start. So, oops, yes, scale. So in auto start, we have now variety that launches next time around. But now I'll just launch it like this. And then with an Alt arrow to the right, I have the next wallpaper, and an Alt arrow to the Alt N, another way of the next one, the next one. And as you see, these are not our wallpapers. These are not all our wallpapers. This is one of ours, right? So go to the settings, preferences, and see where it's coming from. But there is more. We do not like the default wallpapers that are on ls. On here. So we have the XFC folder that's still there, and that's why we see these things. So if you say sudo remove me recursively the user share backgrounds from XFCE, then that's your choice. They're gone. And next time around with an Alt N, I get my fishies, or I get my universe, or my girl. Voila. So choices, right? Always about choices. Anything else we can do? Well, we could try to launch the tweak tool, but it will involve more Sherlock Holmes work. So that's maybe not a good thing to add it to this video. Oh yeah, this is Alacrity, right? But we have our own configuration. So ArcoLinux Alacrity git installed. Where needs a scale, so type scale. Okay, Control Super X, let's try that. Let's also change the look. White. These days I'm looking at Vikings on Netflix, and I've created one for, hey, here it is, runes. Save settings, cancel, Super X. So manually I draw something on a pad, and these are now my runes to cancel and log out, and that's what I want to do, log out. So Alacrity gets its configuration. So Control T, that's Alacrity. So we have our hack font there. If I do, let me think, if I do lsb release, then I have ArcoLinux logo. Nobody is the wiser. I can fake it, right? I am now on ArcoLinux. Simple, just an application that I just installed. You know, I've shown you already videos. You can say neo-fetch on ASCII distribution and be on Ubuntu, just like that. But of course you're not. Sudo pacman, giving myself another 10 minutes to play around and then see if I can make an ArcoLinux tweak tool video. So pacman -s. What else could we install? Come on. -s ArcoLinux. Yes, please. Of course I can install more desktops, right? 26 of them. What's the fun in that? Bin git are beautiful little things. It is fun to have sometimes a skull that pukes, just for a screenshot. Where is it? I need to see skull. So you type skull. Where is it now? It's now in a .bin. Do we need to go there? No. Puke skull or pole, whatever it was. But I think we need to log out first. The question is bin part of the path, right? If it's part of the path, then the skull thing, here he is, skull puke, is gonna work. The skull is a little bit bigger. There's his head. So the bin is there. All the fun stuff of bin is there. Pac-Man, skull, puke, tanks, debat, etc. Fun stuff. Unix is also a nice one. Haven't seen it in quite a while. I did create something there. Doesn't matter. So the Unix. Voila. Text, of course. Grandiose. Okay, what else? Control T. You probably need to install more stuff like sound, audio mixer, so pulse audio and all that. Powerful control, it's not there. So your reflex, okay. I need sound, powerful control. That's one thing, but that's just an application. You need a backend as well. And basically, the best thing I can do is not show you some commands, but show you the website, the source code. All the ArcoLinux D GitHubs, every desktop has one, contains a script. How to install the sound, how to install Bluetooth, how to install printers, how to install Samba, stuff for your laptop, for the battery, network discovery. It's all here. So run that. So you need pulse audio ALSA, power control, ALSA firmware, ALSA lib, etc, etc, etc. Run that. Or type it, right? If you like to type everything. Okay. Oh, why did I close this? Oh, nice size. Sudo Pacman -s. ArcoLinux. What else? I give myself 7 minutes. All configs. Configs you can do yourself, right? You make your own choices. Conky, yeah, probably people kind of love conkeys, right? So sudo pacman -s. There's the application, conky something. Conky Lua arches. Why not conky? Conky, if you don't like the dials and the clocks and all these things that move, then fine, conky. If you do like all these dials, then you take conky Lua archers. So you have the Lua code with it. And then you need to get our stuff. Sudo pacman -s ArcoLinux, the conkeys. But there is a Plasma conky. And there's another one. So Plasma is Plasma, and this is not Plasma. So I'm going to take this one. Where is it going to be installed? Look at that, Skel. So what you do, Skel. And then Super C. Super C. It's there, it's not there. It's there, it's not there. That's all. And Control Alt page up. Wait for it. That's Lua, right? Page down. Control Alt. It takes a while to load. No programming language, basically. This is time. Not only time, sorry. Weather, right? Above the days, there is something about weather. It's now communicating with a server who is waiting, processing, and sending back information. By the time it sends back the information, the conky is already on your screen, right? So hence nothing is there. So Control Alt, page up, page down. Oh my God, right? So no communication from the weather website. So normally you would have these icons there. Maybe we've gone over the limits. So there's a limit of API connections. So if you go over it, well then voila, you have to go and pay, right? So it always breaks these weather things. No trust in it. So all kind of different conkeys. I'm just going through it with Control Alt, page down. Also a nice one. Thanks you for the developing that one. I believe it was ZVER. If I'm wrong, sorry, but I think it was him. Created it. Dials, dials, come on dials, move. Like this, it's not nice, right? It needs to draw some lines based on the data it finds. And it moves, it lives, it's alive. Super C, by conkeys, Control Alt T. Sudo pacman -s ArcoLinux something else. Yes, please. So we're at the conkeys, the C. And then deeping system config dummy desk volume faces fish, yeah, fish. Did we install it? We installed it already. Fonts maybe. Fonts are important. The grub theme Vimix. Nobody sees your theme. You see it. Is it important? Not really. HBlock maybe. The local applications git and logo git. No. Mint.y icons, neofetch git. That's something I would install. Sudo pacman -s. Neofetch, well actually ArcoLinux neofetch. So our way of doing things. Was it already installed? No. So scalp. So when I type neofetch, it's gonna be our setup, our text, our choices. Paru, true. Sudo pacman -s. Paru is okay, right? Paru, oh, Spotify, right? It's okay, but it ends with 104 at the bottom. So the one that's the least important is where it ends. The one that's important, the most important one, is the one that's up there. So if you start typing big things like icons and themes, and even Spotify, right? You get 100 hits. Sudo pacman -s ArcoLinux Paru git. And we say yes, we do a scal. And then we ask Paru Spotify. It ends with 1. The one that's most important is the one that we install. We have ArcoLinux repo extra large, Spotify. And all the rest, at the least important, is at the top. I won't scroll up. I will just want to see which numbers are important, because here, the most important guys are the guys from ArcoLinux. Our packages, ArcoLinux packages, and then AOR, not vice versa. That's the choice. That's inside Paru git there, ArcoLinux Paru. Pipe menus, git playing themes. That's a good question. Conky Zen. It's not working. Sudo pacman -s ArcoLinux pipe menus. Right mouse click, Conky Zen. maybe I can make some more adaptations, because yet is not there, and because of that it's not installed. So I'm just thinking about the following. Have package builds. In a package build you can say dependency. So if I say pipe menus, you need to install yet as a dependency, then I don't need to type yet, it will get it immediately. We can also do, if you install the ArcoLinux conkeys, then add the dependency, pipe menus and yet. So different ways, different approaches, and then you, right, the brain needs to work, and then you make a decision, a choice, and then it will be installed by default. So I have to remember to do that after the video. Oh, time's up. 31 minutes, but I'm just gonna have a quick look. Well, actually this one, right? No. Time's up. -S. I decided to stop after 30 minutes because I can keep going, right? We're here, so I'll just go over it and say what I'll do if I would have more time. Maybe install another theme, because this is not nice, the standard theme. Nice SEM theme probably would do that. But again, right, it's not important. And certainly not if you auto log in like I always do. If you have termite, why not the termite themes? Tweak tool is the next video. Variety is done. Wallpapers are there. Welcome app is not installed. Don't need it. There's the button there to update the ArcoLinux servers. That's yeah, cool. That's there, but it's not really needed. And voila, that would be my choice of installing for now. And next video we'll play around with ArcoLinux tweak tool, see how we can fix it, because it's gonna break. It's an ArcoLinux tweak tool, not an ArcoLinux tweak tool, but we'll over time give you more support on Arch. And that's that. All right, cheers.